Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The romance that fans believed would defy the odds has just come to a heartbreaking end. Grant and Juliana, the beloved couple from the Bachelor franchise, have officially broken up, and the news is sending shockwaves through Bachelor Nation. It wasn't just a relationship fans rooted for, it was one that seemed almost too good to be true. From their first meeting on the show, sparks flew. Grant's calm confidence and Juliana's radiant warmth created instant chemistry. They laughed, they cried, they shared vulnerable confessions under the moonlight, all the things that make for a fairy tale love story. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to form. After filming ended and the camera stopped rolling, the pressures of real life began to creep in. According to a source close to the couple, the reality of living together and building a future outside of the Bachelor bubble proved more challenging than expected. In a joint statement released earlier today, Grant and Juliana confirmed their split, writing, "We've made the difficult decision to part ways. While we still have love and respect for each other, we've realized that we're on different paths. We're grateful for the memories we've made together and for the support we've received from everyone who believed in us." Fans immediately flooded social media with messages of support, heartbreak, and speculation. Some pointed out subtle clues that something was wrong, like their recent lack of Instagram photos together and the noticeable absence of Juliana at a recent charity event Grant attended solo. Others are just in disbelief, unable to understand how such a seemingly perfect couple could fall apart so quickly. Insiders have shed more light on what may have caused the rift. It appears that distance, both emotional and geographical, played a major role. Juliana has reportedly been focusing on her modeling career, splitting her time between Los Angeles and New York, while Grant has been working on expanding his health and fitness brand. The long stretches apart and conflicting priorities slowly eroded their connection. One source shared, they tried to make it work, but every time they got back together, the same issues resurfaced. Grant is very grounded and routine-driven, while Juliana is more spontaneous and craves excitement. That difference in personality became hard to navigate. But fans are wondering, was there more to the story? Rumors have circulated about disagreements behind closed doors, including arguments over finances and future plans. Apparently, there were intense discussions about where to live, whether to settle down, and even whether to get married at all. Juliana had previously expressed reservations about rushing into marriage, while Grant, known for his traditional values, was hoping to tie the knot sooner rather than later. Those philosophical differences seem to have deepened over time. Another point of tension? Fame. While both gained massive followings from their time on The Bachelor, it's no secret that Juliana embraced the influencer lifestyle more publicly. From brand deals to red carpet events, she began to build a brand of her own, which some insiders say made Grant feel sidelined. Despite all this, there's no bad blood, at least not publicly. Their breakup statement emphasized mutual respect, and both have refrained from placing blame. In fact, Grant took to his Instagram stories to say, "Juliana is an amazing person. I'll always be grateful for what we shared. Sometimes, love just isn't enough." Juliana echoed that sentiment in a post of her own, writing, "This isn't the ending I imagined, but I know I'll carry the love we shared with me. Grant will always have a piece of my heart." Still, the internet can't help but dig deeper. Fans have already started speculating whether one or both of them might appear on an upcoming season of Bachelor in Paradise. Some even believe this breakup could be a strategic move for a future TV return. Regardless of what happens next, one thing is clear: Grant and Juliana's love story, though short-lived, left a lasting impact on viewers. It was raw, beautiful, and for a while, it felt real. Their breakup is a painful reminder that even the most promising relationships from reality TV face real-life challenges. As Bachelor Nation processes the news, many are holding out hope that this isn't the end of their story, just a pause in a journey that might one day lead back to each other. But for now, Grant and Juliana are walking separate paths. And fans everywhere are left asking, if they couldn't make it, who can? With the engagement, Pasquarosa became the first ever winner in franchise history, hailing from Massachusetts. During the finale and after the final Rose episode, the Newton native announced she and Ellis would be shipping up to Boston as the next step in their relationship. For Pasquarosa, it's not just about coming home, it's about introducing Ellis to the community that shaped her. Pasquarosa's ties to Newton run deep. She grew up in the same house her mother was raised in, and her father is well known in the community, she said. Pasquarosa said she's excited to introduce Ellis to the strong sense of community and sports pride found in both Newton and Massachusetts. It takes a lot to be from Massachusetts, and so I'm excited to see him fit into all of that, she said. The Hometowns episode, where the lead visits the hometowns of Final Four contestants to meet their families and friends, marked Ellis' first time visiting Massachusetts. Ellis said meeting Pasquarosa's family in Newton was one of the points that pushed me closer to being able to figure out who my person was. She has such a big family, and that's something I'm kind of missing, he said. That's a part of my life now, and I'm excited to get to know them. Ellis first appeared in the Bachelor franchise in season 21 of The Bachelorette, on account of his mom secretly submitting his application. Initially, I wasn't going to go, Ellis said. But then I talked to my parents, and they said, "You only live once." That's when I said, I'm just gonna go for it. Though he was eliminated from The Bachelorette in week 6, Ellis was chosen to be the Bachelor last August. Pasquarosa's own casting story mirrors Ellis' unexpected entry into the franchise. Pasquarosa and her sister had a tradition of Bachelor Mondays, where they'd grab a bottle of wine and watch the newest episode of the show together. One random day in April, I got a phone call from The Bachelor casting producer asking if I had any interest, Pasquarosa said. I hung up, texted my sister, and was like, "Did you sign me up for The Bachelor?" She was freaking out. Pasquarosa was initially hesitant due to starting a new job, but ultimately agreed because she thought, maybe God has a different plan for me. I'll just go through the process and see what happens. Ellis said stepping into the lead role as The Bachelor, as opposed to being a contestant, came with a new set of challenges. It's you and 25 other ladies, and that means 25 stories, Ellis said. When you're a contestant, you don't even see the lead like that. Most of your time being spent is with the other people in the house. As the franchise's second ever Black Bachelor, Ellis said the pressure was even greater. There's just things that you have to be cognizant of because you want to be a good representation, he said. I went in there definitely trying to be a lot more careful, because there may be some things that I say or a certain way I act or culturally that just might not resonate with some people that are watching. Despite gaining national attention after the show aired, Ellis said he still feels like the same person with the same goals he was before the cameras and the spotlight, just one who happens to take a few more pictures and get recognized in public. Ellis said his season authentically portrayed his journey, especially since it ultimately led to a love story, the most important thing. He said filming The Bachelor was a fun experience, but admitted the hardest part was watching his journey unfold on screen. Pasquarosa agreed, noting many quiet, meaningful moments didn't make it to air. She said a difficult part of watching the show back is seeing missing context and dramatization of their relationship. However, rewatching the show back hasn't hindered her and Ellis' relationship, as they had a solid foundation before the show aired, she said. Not everything is shown and everybody has a different view, and everybody has a different story or what they feel happened, Ellis said. But at the end of the day, the accurate thing was, I fell in love and I found my fiancé. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.